yourself.
Hi, my name is Savannah.
Hello, my name is Jessica.
So, tell me about yourself.
I'm currently in school trying to complete my degree program. I have 3 children. The ages are 14, 9, and 5. I'm currently a financial counselor with the University Hospital Health System. I've been with them going on 3 years.
Okay. Tell me about your past work experience.
I've always worked in a customer satisfaction oriented area. I've primarily been responsible for communicating with patients, balances owed, methods of payment, and reasons for visits. I have to demonstrate the ability to communicate with my peers regarding accounts that patients are inquiring about.
Describe a time when you worked well on a team.
When I worked well on a team, I was part of the customer service department with the University Hospital Health System. I was a billing specialist, and it was my primary responsibility to communicate with the team the status of financial assistance applications. For instance, we would receive maybe 30 applications in one day. On the next business day, it was my responsibility to correspond that information to my team and answer any questions regarding the application and status of the applications.
Tell me about a time when you had too many things to do and had to prioritize your tasks.
As a financial counselor, I do have an order of priority for my daily tasks. I am responsible for balancing the safe twice a week. I'm responsible for department deposits also. I also am responsible for accepting financial assistance applications, and then I'm also responsible for reaching out to patients to provide them with estimates to get them financially cleared for services. Sometimes I have all 4 of those primary tasks that need to be completed in one day. Again, I do refer to my priority of the functions just to ensure that I'm meeting the deadlines for each item. I tend to give myself a deadline, which is why I say that I have to balance to say twice a week, when technically it only needs to be done once a week, but for twice a week, for me, it's easier for me to manage. So I give myself a deadline and ensure that I meet the deadline appropriately.
Tell me about a time you had to go above and beyond the call of duty. How did you handle the situation?
I had a patient that sent a payment to the facility that I work at for over $1,000. But the payment was not in our system. So I technically could have left the conversation there that we don't have the payment and referred her back to customer service. Instead of doing that, I asked the patient to send me proof of payment from their financial institution. I ensured that they knew exactly what that proof of payment needed to include. And then I went above and beyond to reach out to the facility where the payment was actually sent. We were able to locate the payment and then have the payment posted to the correct account for the patient.
Tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure.
Today, actually, we are to submit our deposits to Brinks every Monday, and I had not finished the deposits on time today, unfortunately, because we had a high volume of patients visiting today. I was under an extreme amount of pressure to get the deposits done and prepared for Brinks to arrive to pick the deposit up by 3 o'clock. So what I did was I redirected some of my tasks that I had to have completed that were of lesser importance today so that the deposit would be ready for Brinks by 3 o'clock.
Give me an example of a time when you showed initiative.
We have a system that we use to manage financial assistance applications, and at one time it was my primary function. When I was promoted, I trained another person to take over that responsibility. I noticed that the queue was becoming excessively high with well over 600 applications. I took the initiative to ask my supervisor if I would be able to assist with getting the queue down and getting some of those applications processed for some of the patients. My supervisor was very pleased with that decision, and we came up with a plan to allow me to help with that queue and still complete my primary functions as a financial counselor.
Is there anything else you would like us to know about you?
I'm goal-oriented, I'm detail-oriented. I am very ambitious. I'm always looking for ways to work smarter, not harder. Your company I'm extremely intrigued by it because it is definitely impacting the community in a positive way. I'm really good at time management, and I do feel like I would be a great candidate for your company. But that's all. Thank you for your time. We'll be in touch. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. We will be in touch.
Thank you.